Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden says our intelligence community tracked al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri to a home in Kabul, Afghanistan earlier this year. He has now been killed in a precision drone strike.
We make it clear again tonight that no matter how long it takes, no matter where you hide, if you are a threat to our people, the United States will find you and take you out.
Zawahiri became al-Qaeda leader after Osama bin Laden's death in 2011. He'd been involved in planning embassy bombings, the USS Cole, and 9/11 attacks. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's in Malaysia with no official word yet about a stop in Taiwan opposed by the Chinese government. It considers Taiwan Chinese territory. Arkansas Senate Republican Tom Cotton tells Fox,
I thought it was essential that she go, that she show that the United States will not be pushed around by Chinese communists.
Pelosi would be the highest-ranking American official in Taiwan since 1997 when House Speaker Newt Gingrich was there. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Well, I can't stop coughing, and finally, Bridget, your prayers are working. You're trying to kill me.
All right, I'll keep on praying.
Man. Hang on a second.
Oh, goodness.
Austin, are you there? What have you done in here? The air quality's terrible. Dale's heating and air quality report's awful in the studio. And Austin, I blame you.
Good morning, boss. Dale stopped by and cleaned our air system yesterday. I don't know why you're having trouble. They come by last week.
Goodness.
I'm allergic to Bridget.
I wish.
May have to run Jeremy's news. I don't know if I can talk it. Okay. Is the air on? Thank you. About 55. Be about right. 7:02. Good morning,
Dwayne said that he turned it up.
Excuse me?
Dwayne said that he turned it up. You want it hotter in there?
It's 81 like it is at his house. Bridget, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for stalling and asking.
Well, I can't breathe. All right, here we go. Well, let's start over. It's the local and state newscast, Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. Good morning, everybody. And on Sunday night at Sunday morning about 11 a.m., Bradley County Sheriff's Office responded to shots fired in the area of Buchanan Road. Deputies arrived. There was no one in the area. Second call came in and from a male claiming to be the victim of a shooting. The victim stated that he and his child fled the scene. Deputies made contact at the Walmart Supercenter on Treasury Drive. Prior to the shooting, the father and child left the residence in a vehicle, were blocked by another vehicle containing two males. Deputies and a detective from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office processed the scene, collected statements and other evidence associated with the shooting. Suspects later identified as Rodarian Smith and Sergio Raines. Also, they were quickly located and arrested by Bradley County sheriff's detectives during the traffic stop. Both males are facing numerous charges. All right, here are the early voting numbers, and 5,632 people voted during early voting. I got to tell you, folks, that's deplorable. It's terrible. That's extremely low. But we move on. Fran Green, Administrator of Elections, told Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, hey, Austin, are we waiting on Bridget's reaction to the news? Are you asleep? What's the matter with you? Why are we in a two-shot? So are you going to react to the news? Is that what he's doing?
I'm just trying to keep a straight face.
What, is it stuck? Honest to God, I think he's dead. I think he died. I think Austin died in the control room.
Oh, he wants his mic on.
Why? What do you want?
Now listen, this show's not all about you.
I know, you had her on during the news. She doesn't care. She's over there surfing Facebook or whatever she does. And you're in a two-shot. So it's like I'm doing the news with her reaction. Let me tell you what her reaction is. You see that blank wall over there? That's her reaction. She doesn't care. Get off I'm doing the news. Hey, folks. Hey, put you back up there.
Still here.
Well, if you're watching MixTV.tv, if you're listening to radio, it doesn't make any sense. But for some reason, Austin's decided to put Bridget on the spot. I guess this is your rebuttal. So I tell you what, just make a comment after every story. You're a moron. You really are. Both of you, quite frankly. All right. Election night is Thursday. It is a state and federal primary. We have one local general election. That is the Cleveland Board of Education 5th District. But other than that, it will be state primaries and also federal, state and federal primaries. Thursday night, our coverage, 7 o'clock, right here, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Other news this morning, and that, of course, the Bradley County Commission last night. They met several items of business, but one of those items is there was a big discussion last night about annexation, and in fact that it was quite frankly a long, detailed discussion about annexation last evening. But what we would invite you to do, there's way too much detail for all of this morning, other than to say, if you want the full story and you want to go back and watch it, go to MixTV.tv. But there, the meeting and a lot of reaction to it, 2/3 of it was about, one, annexation, and then there was a mobile home park that was put up as a resolution or as a voting item last night. But folks, there's a lot of detail there, and just to be fair, go to MixTV.tv for more on that. All right, that is the news at 7:07, and we'll come back with traffic. And, just leave me up for traffic. So he can do a two-shot on traffic, and then I'll react to your traffic.
It's fine, I don't care.
See, there we go. He's already ready to go. MixTV.tv.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Purchase a vehicle at Don Ledford Automotive Center and receive a free luxury cruise, 5 days, 4 nights to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations. Buy a vehicle and receive a free cruise. Full details at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning, but just be aware that I-75 in both directions between mile markers 7 and 10 in Hamilton County will be reduced to 2 lanes for a month. So that's going to be between the Bonnie Oaks exit and then near the Ottawa Volkswagen exit. Again, that's I-75, both directions reduced to 2 lanes for a month due to construction in that area between mile markers 7 and 10 in Hamilton County. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
All right, we'll come right back, but first it's the Hardee's Wake Up. Our friends at Hardee's remind you that they're changing the chicken game with their tender, juicy, hand-breaded chicken sandwich. Now, I was at Hardee's on Saturday and tried this hand-breaded chicken biscuit. It's as advertised. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything on that Hardee's biscuit is going to be great. Pretty much anything. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know how your shoe would taste, but well, that's, of course, what Bridget makes at home. Anyway, but you can try this tender, juicy, hand-breaded chicken sandwich, premium all-white chicken filet, hand-dipped in buttermilk, like the Lord intended, lightly breaded, fried to a golden brown, crunchy deli pickles and mayo, served on a potato bun at Hardee's, where you can feed your happy. We're back. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center next. Birthdays, anniversaries, call those in. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line at 614-6499. Join the...
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for cluckbait with a doubly delicious chicken deal only at Hardee's.
It takes a lot to get everything your child needs for back to school, including a good night's sleep. That's why we'll pay your sales tax on any Sealy or Mermaid brand mattress set. Let's help your child have the best school year yet. Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland. Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
68 tonight with a 50% chance of scattered storms this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 91 and a low of 70. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny during the morning, and then a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms later in the day with a high of 89. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 70 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
Mix 1041 remembers.
Hi, this is Autumn O'Brien, principal at Cleveland High School. My family and I listen to Bridget and Steve every morning on Mix 104.1.
Yeah.
There, I said it. I listen.
Oh, we remember the good old days, back when Autumn was scampering around Cleveland High. Oh, but a tear is in my eye this morning. God love her. They had Cleveland City Schools End service yesterday, which we pre-taped about a year ago. So that was fascinating.
Just a few days ago.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, so, hey, Autumn, we need a new one. But I don't know if her central office job will sound... it's a good job, I'm sure. I don't think it'll sound as good on the radio. I'm Autumn... I don't know what she does there. I'm at central office.
she can just say, I'm with Cleveland City Schools.
All right, it's time to... what?
She can just say, I'm with Cleveland City Schools.
Best thing you've ever... That's the best idea you've ever had.
See?
That's excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Autumn, send it to me. Time to give away some ducks.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
The Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive, is Friday, August 12th at Greenway Park.
Your free rubber duck could send you on a Pensacola, Florida beach vacation plus other big prizes.
Register for your free rubber duck on the Mix 1041 app, a free download at mymix1041.com, or listen for your cue to call on Mix 1041. Then all ducks are picked up at Don Ledford Automotive.
Full details at mymix1041.com.
It takes a lot to get everything your college student needs for back to school, including a college dorm room. That's why we make this dorm mattress topper. Bring their bedroom to the dorm room. Their body and mind will thank you. Plus, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid mattress brand purchase.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest. You know, many people want to do it yourself. So if you're having a pest problem at your home, you can, but you got to be very careful, because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a person goes to the emergency room due to pesticide exposure, it's typically a homeowner who has misapplied or improperly stored the pesticide. So use the right product in the right amount, in the right area, and you'll have success, but be careful. Or you can give us a call and we'll make sure we do it right, and we'll do it very safely.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
1041 MixTV.tv, and it's your local time brought to you by your local community college. Cleveland State always puts our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Austin, will you be here on Thursday night for the election? Are you coming?
No. I think I'll be in Atlanta.
Be in Atlanta? Why?
Yeah. I was thinking of going down and seeing a Braves game. I don't know if they're playing or not yet.
It's about right. You'd probably make plans and not know if anything's going on. Maybe you want to go to Pensacola, Florida. How about that?
Hey, I could do that.
We're giving away this beach vacation as a grand prize, the duck race, and then Holden Heartline's throwing in $500. So it's very nice, little Holden. Well, what he'll do, he'll come work at your home and wash your cars and everything. Well, he's 10. It's time to get a job, you know. So I was working at 10. So. Okay, so Bridget, that's the grand prize of duck race.
Now, what kind of work did you do at 10?
Well, first
your
of all,
mom made you pick up the bedroom toys.
No. I was
pick up your own room.
Oh, Austin, I was a radio evangelist with Reverend Littlefield, so I'd come on the air and preach the message as I saw it. And 10 years old, man, I was running my mouth even then. You think this is a recent thing? What's the matter with you? Get off my radio. At least stay till 9 o'clock, and then you can leave. Almost fired poor Sheridan this morning. Realized it was something that I did.
I saved her job.
Sheridan is our social media coordinator, and she was sadly almost fired. But I realized that it was my error.
Mm-hmm.
Bridget, that's a grand prize. Are we announced? We got another grand prize. Are we going to announce that or wait?
Let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We'll see if you know.
No, I don't know. I've heard some chatter.
Hey, Dwayne, can we announce this? We're going to wait till later.
We've got to wait.
Come on in, D-Wayne. Old D-Wayne ready? Come on now. He's going to wait till... What, are we not signing anything?
We haven't signed anything yet, so let's not do what we normally do around here, just trying to jump all in and then have to back up.
Since when do we need to sign anything?
So yeah, we just want to make sure that all of our ducks are in a row.
Dwayne comes in here breathlessly. I was here for some reason yesterday afternoon. Well, I was recording a bunch of stuff. And so he comes in panting, breathlessly. His face is all red, screaming. Well, I thought he'd had a conversation with his wife. But anyway, he comes in here, and by the way, they're a reality show waiting to happen. I rode with them about a year ago at 1 o'clock in the morning from Nashville. So let me tell you, he's basically Ozzy Osbourne. Anyway, Dwayne. So this is a teaser. This could be a teaser.
We like teasers.
Tell me about it.
Well, we're planning.
Can't tell me anything.
We're planning on adding another nice trip.
Okay. It's a trip.
It's a trip. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all we can tell you at this time. Bridget will fill in the details probably on our midday show, so that's the reason we'll say it.
That'll be nice. Yeah, of course, she has no clue what's happening. None. By the way, the duck race is August 12th, Bridget.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Why you have that day off in the calendar? I didn't understand that.
We're trying to get Bridget moved, if you want to know. And she said the only day she can move is, August 12th.
Next Friday.
Yep.
Well, Bridget, let's talk about Don Ledford Automotive Center, because what are they doing now for people when they buy a vehicle?
When you purchase a vehicle, you get a free luxury cruise. 5 days, 4 nights.
Yeah, exactly. What now? Let's get into this a little bit. Yeah. What is Debbie doing?
So you win a luxury cruise. It's 5 days, 4 nights to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations.
Now, does that come, Debbie, who I know is frugal, does that come with, the situation that'll stop your stomach problems, that sort of thing?
It says it's a luxury cruise. I know it's
Do you have to
nice.
Stay outside on the roof? I mean,
No.
What's the deal here?
No.
Sleeping by the pool?
No.
Yeah, I'm
Full
sure
details.
if it's Debbie, it's an open bar.
DonLedford.com.
Unlimited. What?
Full details at DonLedford.com.
Full details. Well, I know it's a Western Caribbean and then Mexico, and then I think Anatole. I think that's one of the. One of the locations.
Yeah.
All right, what's the report here? Come on.
Okay, we have no reports of any accidents this morning. Do be aware that on I-75, both directions in Hamilton County, between mile markers 7 and 10, for the next month is going to be reduced to 2 lanes due to construction in that area.
Really?
Yes. So, again, I-75, both directions for the next month, reduced to 2 lanes between mile markers 7 and 10 in Hamilton County. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, it's 7:25. Good morning, everybody. Let's get a check of our news right here. And news update, this reminder, election night coverage Thursday night gets underway at 7 o'clock on Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, in the news this morning, speaking of voting, 5,632 people voted early here in Bradley County, and that's pretty low, but that is what it is. Polls open Thursday morning, 8 o'clock at the 17 Bradley County precincts. And that's, of course, going to be open 8 until 8. We'll go on the air Thursday night at 7 o'clock. By the way, a note to all of the campaigns, the candidates, that sort of thing. We will be at our broadcast headquarters, where, by the way, a deer greeted me this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
You know, we're almost coming up on 2 years here. In 2 days, it'll be 2 years ago that Governor Bill Lee was here and opened us up all masked up.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Were you here? Did we invite you to that?
Yes.
Can't remember.
I was here.
Get a check. Well, first of all, we're going to get a check of our, what celebration list?
The Simmons Bank celebration list. But before we do that, a traffic note here, a bit of good news about the lane closures on the interstate. According to Brian Welch, that work does not start until 9 a.m. each day. So after the work traffic.
Doesn't start till 9 a.m.?
Yeah, until after the work traffic is out of the way.
Welsh, you think that's a good thing, Brian?
That's good.
Brian did a remote for us over the summer. I understand it was a good job.
Yeah, he did great.
They said they'll never speak to us again, Brian, but that's fine. I don't know what you did. Apparently, he ate all the snacks and took all the prizes. But it's fine. It's okay. I tell you what, let's get a check of that celebration list with Simmons Bank and Ken Do, the walking celebration that he is, in just a moment.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Okay, topping our list this morning, Brooke Morrison is 6 years old today. This is Austin's youngest. She is a first grader at Michigan Avenue. So
is that right, Austin?
To Brooke.
Yes, happy birthday, Brooke.
6 years
If anyone's wanting to know what to get her, just drop some Oreos by the station.
Oh.
Big Oreo fan?
Yes, we are.
I was going to say, just like Dad.
That's for him.
That's me for Austin. She'll never see him. Hey, now, Austin, great. Okay, most important question I've ever asked you. How do you? I'm going to turn the music down. How do you eat your Oreos?
Well, they definitely get dipped in milk.
That's great.
The best is to put some peanut butter on top of them.
No, again, girls, what are you expecting? A child? What's going on? Okay, do you consume the Oreo fully sandwiched, or do you remove a portion of the Oreo and eat it one at a time? What do you do?
That's absurd. No, you do not take an Oreo apart. You eat it as a whole.
Hey, when did you join the Communist Party? What do you mean you don't take an Oreo? Bridget?
Yes, when I was little, I called it peeling my Oreos. I only ate the filling. I threw the cookie away.
Oh, really? You just ate the filling?
Yeah.
Well, it's like me, we have birthdays or whatever, and I'm just licking the icing like it, and who cares about the cake? So you don't break apart your Oreo, Austin?
No, absolutely
I am so
not.
disappointed. Get off my radio. You're suspended. Well, but again, at least 809. All right, Bridget, continue.
Stephen Noah Tate is having a birthday today. Heather Wilson also celebrating today. That is from her mom. Terry Murray called that in. Also her dad and family. Heather, of course, at Ocoee Middle School. Andy Williams is having a birthday today.
Moon River.
That was coming.
Every time oh, really?
Yep.
Am I predictable now?
Sure are.
You expected that?
Yep.
Never happen again.
And then Angela Coates is having a birthday today at Ocoee Pediatrics. Happy birthday, Angela. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List at Simmons Bank. They have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
All right, hey, an update to your story, my buddy Thomas Williams. Now, there are two Thomas Williams. Hey, Thomas, I thought you were the other Thomas Williams. Sorry. This is my friend in the construction industry. Says they're shutting the interstate down to 2 lanes, I-75 this morning at 9. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, work nonstop for 30 days. Here's the deal. Don't go to Chattanooga. Wow. And if you're working there, quit your job for 30 days. They'll trust me, in this hiring environment, they'll take you back.
It's not the best.
The only reason that Bridget has a job is that, who's going to, really, come on. All right. Well, so that's one Thomas Williams. Just text me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's the other Thomas Williams. Huge announcement here from Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. I just don't. I wasn't really. Of course, I never really pay attention.
No.
I thought it was the other one, and I said, "Call me." He says, what? No.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. I come to you today to.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for Cluckbait with a doubly delicious chicken deal only at Hardee's.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive, is Friday, August 12th at Greenway Park.
Your free rubber duck could send you on a Pensacola, Florida beach vacation plus other big prizes.
Register for your free rubber duck on the Mix 1041 app, a free download at mymix1041.com, or listen for your cue to call on Mix 1041. Then all ducks are picked up at Don Ledford Automotive.
Full details at mymix1041.com.
TV. And just told me to fix the back of my collar, my back collar. Why didn't you tell me?
I was just going to let you struggle today.
Well, I nearly died to start the broadcast, but couldn't get a breath. So your prayers are finally working.
Yes.
Hey, it's 7:36.
Your best sleep comes from a bed that's right for you. At Mermaid, you have choices, and if you don't get it right the first time, you have the opportunity to reselect. So come on into Mermaid Mattress and make the best selection for your first or second time, because your sleep is worth it.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 90 and a low of 68 this evening with a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 91 and a low of 70. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny during the morning and then a 40% chance of scattered storms later in the day with a high of 89. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 71 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health Sports, brought to you by the Town Squire. Have you heard the latest rumor around town? No, what is it? The Town Squire's having a birthday. Come in and celebrate their 45th. It's a great time to come in and check out their sportswear collection. Peter Millard, Johnny O, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, just name a few. The anniversary celebration now at the Town Squire with a store-wide sale. The shop that appreciates the customer. The Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, the Town Squire. Evie West is here. Hey, did you bring the bear with you?
I was expecting a bear comment or asking where the bear is, like I still have a tracker on it.
What are you talking about? I mean, you're only an officer of the law. You're only the PR woman for the Cleveland Police Department.
Well, I know, but how am I supposed to track a bear? How?
I don't know.
So it was a joke. The whole Facebook post is a bear tracker. It was just because people were like, the bear's here, and they're calling dispatch. So I was giving play-by-play, and then there was 2 hours where no one knew where the bear was, but I was expected to know. And people were like, give us an update on the bear. And I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to know where the bear is?
Excuse me. We have children listening. What is wrong with you?
You can't say heck?
My Lord. Stop bringing your Los Angeles, California values into Cleveland, Tennessee. My Lord. All these inspirational messages you give all over the world, apparently. You need it yourself. No, and I text Damon Floyd Sunday night, and I said, because the Bear did go to Bradley. Now, this happened, no kidding.
I know.
Oh, of course you know. Apparently,
no, it was in the Bears den. I said he's heading toward the Bears den.
He went to Bradley Central High School. This happened about 6 or 7 years ago, where another Bear, honest to goodness, went to the statue. Brian Collins all went over and fought the Bear. We lost Brian, but it's fine. So I text Damon. I said, well, there's an omen for a great season. There you go. He's the coach of the Bradley Bears football team.
Okay, let me. You can say omen. You can say omen, but I can't say heck. You don't believe in omens, Steve. Your heritage does not allow you to believe in omens.
Reach.
I am regretting the decision about having you in.
You didn't ask me to come on. I asked you if I could come on. I had something to say.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get to that in a second. As Evie, of course, will announce her resignation. Let's do sports quickly. The Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson suspended 6 games for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. The suspension handed down by disciplinary officer Sue Robinson. The Browns, owned by Jim Haslam Jr., brother of former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. But it is assumed that the NFL is going to appeal for a longer sentence here, or a longer suspension, that is. And stay tuned; it's not over. The Astros traded starter Jake Odorizzi. I mean, no jokes. Odorizzi, really, to the Braves for Will Smith. So Odorizzi, Bridget, for Will Smith. Now, you didn't like Will Smith, the reliever, the relief pitcher.
Oh.
No, not the other. No.
I mean, he was all right.
What? What's the matter? Well, he was awful.
She's like, I liked him in Pursuit of Happiness.
Well, until he slapped Chris Rock, and then it's all over. You see his apology? He put out an Instagram apology over the weekend.
No, it isn't.
Weak. I love him, but weak. Was weak. Robbie Grossman, outfielder, Braves got him from the Tigers. Phillies at the Braves tonight. 7:20, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Right now, through August 8th, when you purchase a new vehicle at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, you get a year's worth of gas absolutely free. How about that? Braves re-signed Austin Riley. He can afford some gas now. 10 years, $212 million. Major League Baseball trade deadline today at 6 o'clock. And Greg Norman told Tucker Carlson last night, of course, Bridget told me about this, that Live Golf, Evie, Live, have you heard of the Live Tour, LIV, whatever it is, Saudi Arabia Tour, offered Tiger Woods $700 million to join the tour, and he said no. He stayed with the PGA. Be true to your school like you would to your girl, the Beach Boys sang. So he's staying.
Wow.
It's an omen. It's an omen. Well, what word do you want me to use? It's a good sign for the season? What?
I mean, if the Bears work hard, the Bears are going to win.
Okay. You've really brought us way down. I will tell you.
And I'm the glass. I'm the glass is half full person.
Thanks. Man, I tell you, I can't wait. Give us your speaking schedule here in just a second, if you would. Speaking of Evie's appearance here, call my friend Drew Chabot at Rest Assured if you're snoring and your partner's snoring, and he'll save your marriage. Non-invasive, no pain, no downtime snoring treatment. Or if perhaps you're listening to this broadcast and Evie and you're snoring, well, call Drew Chabot, quite frankly. 790-0123. 790-0123. What do you want to talk about?
Well, we're hiring, just like everyone else in the city and across the nation.
Yeah, so tell me, in all seriousness, tell me what's happening. Cleveland Police Department. So you're hiring.
We are. We have positions available, and we need good, qualified people. You know that. You know that here. That's why you hired Bridget. Dwayne.
I said the serious portion of the broadcast.
Wow, Bridget.
We just weren't,
Bridget, leave for 3 weeks and see what he does.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Well, she did. We didn't notice. I mean, what are you kidding?
Yeah, so we're hiring. So I really just want to reach out.
What kind of positions are you hiring?
Police officer. We do have a front desk position at the police department. That is a records clerk position, and then people can apply for that at clevelandtn.gov. It is the face of the police department to sit up there. You never know who you're dealing with. It could be victims or suspects. So we've got to make sure that we're professional in every way possible, from regardless of what your job you're doing. But specifically, we have a few positions open for police officer, and so if you follow our Facebook page at Cleveland TN Police Department, we'll have a lot of information on there. But I wanted to come out and just let people talk to people in the community, let them know that we take this job very seriously, and we take the public servant job, our responsibilities and roles to we want to work at a high level of integrity, and so we want to make sure that we are targeting people who are interested in serving, because that's really what it boils down to. And I know you have a smirk on your face, and I'm being all serious right now. Yes, I love to serve this community. This place is where my life was transformed, so I want to give back. There are a lot of people that invested in me in this community, and so I want to give back, and I want people to feel that same way.
We're joined by Sergeant Evie West with a message of hope. And Bridget, now if you could do a front desk person, A, overnight, B, like 3 nights a week. Bridget, of course, works as a clerk at Speedway. She goes in about 11 p.m., works till about 3 a.m. So she could bridge the gap till about 7. Could you handle like a part-time deal, Bridget?
I would love for Bridget to work for us. Okay. I would love that.
A matter of fact, if you need those people who have to fill the lineup, those people that just stand at the line, she is so suited for that job. Just stands there. It's just unbelievable.
Well, and it's funny you're making fun of her because. Excuse me. Well, here's the question: could you get through the academy?
Could I get through the police academy?
Could you get through the physical training portion? Could you get through taser? Could you get through being sprayed?
Yes, I already have done that. I did. That's basically a Saturday night. So yes to all the above. Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's run the physical agility course.
Okay, let's do it.
And let's put that on live.
I was just talking about Bridget working your front desk overnight.
I know.
About 2 nights a week. Again, she works the Speedway the other nights.
Well, we're not open overnight. Only the patrol officers are open overnight. Yeah.
Okay, so they can't come in the office.
They can.
For instance, at 3 a.m.
They can. It's open, but there's no one there.
Oh. Well, it's basically describing our broadcast here this morning. It's open, but there's no one home. Evie, good Lord, I tell you what, it's an omen for this day that you were here. And just it's an omen. It's going to be a great day.
Good. Well, good. Well, I'm hoping that at least 2 people will hear this because everyone.
That's a joke.
Everyone listen. Well, someone besides you two, but someone will listen to this and say, you know what? I know somebody who would be great for that job, who wants to be a dedicated public servant, who wants to be professional. And I love hearing great comments. Now, if you look at our Facebook page, which I'm sure you don't, but if you look at our Facebook page.
That was my other question. What about people who aren't Facebook?
Well, you can access Facebook without being on Facebook. You just type in Facebook, Cleveland TN Police Department. So they can go to your
page and see the information.
If you have the internet, you can go to...
The what? Bridget, I understand our internets are down. Is that right? You were telling me earlier. Okay.
Or dial up. You can get on there and you just type in...
Why don't we just call you?
Cleveland TN Police Department.
Yeah.
And you can see everything on there. We put our community events, good things that the officers do, things that are going on in the community. And sometimes you know before I do, Steve.
Oh, I do? No,
yeah.
Very, very rarely do I know anything before you.
No, you'll text me.
You won't tell me.
Well, no. I want to tell you, but sometimes I can't tell you.
That's ridiculous.
But I don't lie.
Now,
like if you ask me, I don't say I don't know.
Yeah.
I say I'll find out, or I'll say I can't say it right now.
Normally you say no comment.
And then what he said, I never say no. I never say no comment.
Then you go down to Channel 3 and
and then I hear, Evie, this is off the record. Me and you, we went to Lee together, and I'm like,
never said
okay,
I never said that.
Off the record,
no,
Steve. And then what happens? He posted to Facebook. I'm joking.
In the spirit of Paul Kahn, will you tell me?
Well, that's what you get for saying omen.
All right. Evie, one more time, how can people get more information about these positions?
So you can contact Evie West, Cleveland Police Department. You can
What about Brandon West? Somebody that, you know.
He won't answer. He
won't
work
answer.
there. You can go to www.clevelandtn.gov.
There we go. Now, see, now we're talking.
And you can fill this whole application out online in the comfort of your home.
Yeah. Are you guys on TikTok?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I do good keeping up. You know that I'm sleeping and it goes bing, my phone goes bing, bing, and I look and it says someone's inboxed the Cleveland Police Department.
Oh.
And it's 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Well, that's when Bridget's down at the Speedway. She's checking them in. Here are your pork rinds. And, you know, she works out a little barter deal with Ross Tarver. I can't comment on that. But anyway, Sergeant Evie West, Cleveland Police Department. Great seeing you. Thank you for coming in. My goodness. What you're now distracted? What are you reading?
No, I was actually hoping for a little opportunity just to tell you, just to kind of dangle why you want to be a police officer. But I feel like you're kicking me off.
I've got
air.
about 1 minute here.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to say this fast. We have professional.
Maybe you should have
benefits.
led with that.
We have advancement opportunities, and we have paid training, and we have free medical insurance, employee plan, 100% paid, with top-rated providers like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Delta Dental, Delta Vision, Aflac.
And you can, another perk of the job, you can count how many donuts Chief Gibson eats. And I mean, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. Here's the thing. No, that's not funny.
It's not?
No. Like when people say cops and donuts, do you know where that started? Because a long time ago when cops were hungry,
it's another story.
The only thing that was open overnight when they were working third shift was donut shops. So they ate donuts. So they're like, oh yeah, cops and donuts.
Yeah,
I love donuts.
Yeah.
Do you have any to hear?
Well, yeah.
I would eat one
we
here.
had a guy last week. I think they're. Hey, Austin, do we still have those donuts in the kitchen? Didn't somebody bring us donuts? I came in yesterday and saw them.
Okay, I don't want 2-day-old donuts, but
No,
if
like
you had
5
fresh
days.
one,
Or 5
that's
days.
worse. That's worse. Okay, so I'm
No,
going to
I
end
think
with this tip.
they all disappeared.
They all disappeared.
Probably inhaled them. Oh, it's only 10 to 8. I mean, anything else you'd like to tell us about your life?
Yes.
I mean,
Here's
my
one
Lord.
other thing.
25 minutes here.
And I'm going to give this to everybody. Tell this to everybody.
Okay.
One thing police officers do not like
All right.
that people say: don't ever tell us to take your kid to jail.
Okay.
We don't like that. It's not good. It's not good for your kids. It makes your kids fear police officers. It's not funny. We don't like it.
So we're ending on a serious note.
Ending on a nice note.
My
We're
Lord,
hiring.
Debbie Downer. My goodness gracious. I mean, do you need some sleep? What is wrong with you?
You brought up cops and donuts. So cops and donuts. That's
Well,
kind of
I mean,
like
no, I was just making a casual joke about Mark Gibson.
Listen, there's not. He eats donuts too.
Yeah. Well, so do I.
But
Big
so do
deal.
I. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is if I mean funny jokes. I mean,
Evie, do you need a friend? Is this what's happening here? My Lord, what is she doing? She gets all serious. Don't tell your children are going to go to jail. Well, my Lord.
Listen. People do that?
I gotta go. I don't have time. It's
He's
great.
kicking,
great.
guys. He's kicking me off the air.
Great
I just want
singing.
this. I just want this
the
right
band
now. on
is
record.
playing. Oh man, they're striking up the band, Evie. We love you and God loves you.
Amen.
Amen. That's right. That's how we're going to end this. All right. What is it? ClevelandTN.com?
Oh, God, yeah.
.gov? Oh, .gov. 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 All right, Josh, come on. Bail us out here.
Helping build and growing our...
When it comes to Cleveland, Bradley County, and Southeast Tennessee, no one connects more with our communities than Mix 1041. That is why we're committed to bringing you the latest news and interviews to help you make informed decisions this election season. Don't miss a minute of our election coverage. Visit mymix1041.com. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. How's things going in your neck of the woods?
I think I got a bad signal in here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us, Bobby?
Perfect. Yep, I think I got. I'll stand right here. I won't move.
All right. So what's happening this morning, Bobby?
Hey, markets were down a little bit yesterday. The Dow off 46 points to close at 32,798. The S&P down 11 to close at 4,118. And the NASDAQ off 21 points to close at 2,003. Markets were slightly down yesterday, giving back some of those gains from last. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, Bobby, it does sound like we got a little bit of a bad connection there, so I'm just going to let you tell us, how can people reach out to you to get more information, Bobby?
That's right. Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, 473-2215. Me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, well, we appreciate the phone call. Thanks for hanging in there with us and us getting you on a little bit late today.
See you tomorrow.
All right. All right, so that's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. If you need to reach out to Bobby there, make sure that you reach out to his office. He would love to have you in, have you sit down and go over some of your financial and retirement plans there. He'd be happy to help you. We're going to come back in just a moment. Let's see here. I guess we got some music on the way, so stay here with us as I kind of slid in here, Bridget, kind of seeing what mess Steve left me with.
Gotta roll with it, right?
So we'll just got to roll with it. So we'll be getting back to it in just a second.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by...
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, with great news. Interest rates are super low, and your old car is worth more than ever. So if you're wondering if you should be buying a new Kia, it's a no-brainer. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make $2,000 a month, I'll do my best to get you approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland. Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Be there with them from 3 to 5 o'clock today, spotlighting this very big special that they've got going on. All right, Bridget, I tell you what, let's go ahead and get another quick check of the Simmons Bank celebration list. What's going on this morning?
To Brooke Morrison, 6 years old today. This is Austin's youngest. She's a first grader at Michigan Avenue, so she's topping our list today. Happy birthday to Brooke. Stephen Noah Tate is having a birthday today. Heather Wilson also celebrating today. She's one of the great guidance counselors at Oakwood Middle School. That birthday wish from her mom, Terry Murray, and her dad and her family. Andy Williams is celebrating a birthday today. Good morning, Andy. Happy birthday. And Angela Coates is also having a birthday today at Ocoee Pediatrics. Hope she has a great day today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way.
All right, we're going to get just a quick message here. We'll be right back with traffic.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service.
That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
We're about 3 minutes away from the top of the hour. We're going to get you a full news block coming up at that time.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Purchase a vehicle at Don Ledford Automotive Center and receive a free luxury cruise 5 days, 4 nights to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations. Buy a vehicle and receive a free cruise. Full details at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning. So far, things are still looking great out there. But just a reminder, I-75 in both directions in Hamilton County will be reduced to 2 lanes for a month due to construction. That's going to be between mile markers 7 and 10, which is the Bonnie Oaks exit, and then also the Ottawa Volkswagen exit on the other end of that. So between mile markers 7 and 10, I-75 both directions in Hamilton County for the next month will be reduced to 2 lanes due to construction in that area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Ridipest. You know, many people want to do it yourself. So if you're having a pest problem at your home, you can, but you got to be very careful, because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a person goes to the emergency room due to pesticide exposure, it's typically a homeowner who has misapplied or improperly stored the pesticide. So use the right product in the right amount in the right area, and you'll have success, but be careful. Or you can give us a call and we'll make sure we do it right, and we'll do it very safely.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The Mix 1041 MixTV.TV Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive, is Friday, August 12th at Greenway Park.
Your free rubber duck could send you on a Pensacola, Florida beach vacation plus other big prizes.
Register for your free rubber duck on the Mix 1041 app, a free download at mymix1041.com, or listen for your cue to call on Mix 1041. Then all ducks are picked up at Don Ledford Automotive.
Full details at mymix1041.com.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that, because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Join us August 2nd through the 8th for a free gas event. You purchase a brand new car, we're going to pay for your gas for a full year. Visit cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us.
just heads out the door and just says, Dwayne, it's all yours.
It's like the Tasmanian devil.
Yes, that's such a good explanation. So here we go. A couple minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening with a 50% chance of thunderstorms tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 92 and a low of 71. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny during the morning and then a 40% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon with a high of 90. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 71 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden says no one else was hurt in the precision drone strike in Afghanistan that killed al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri.
Our intelligence community located Zawahiri earlier this year. He had moved to downtown Kabul to reunite with members of his immediate family.
He says he gave the go-ahead for the strike Sunday morning. Zawahiri took over as al-Qaeda leader after Osama bin Laden's death in 2011. It's the longest sentence so far for somebody involved in the Capitol riot.
Guy Reffitt, a member of the Texas 3 Percenters militia group, got more than 7 years in prison after being found guilty of storming the Capitol building armed with a gun and protective gear. Reffitt was the first person to stand trial for actions caught on video on January 6, 2021.
Fox's Gernal Scott. California is joining New York and Illinois, declaring a state of emergency over an outbreak of monkeypox cases. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Tuesday, August 2nd on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. In news today, on July 31st at around 11 a.m., deputies from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office responded to a shots fired call in the area of Buchanan Road. When deputies arrived, there was no one in the area. A second call came in from a male claiming to be a victim of the shooting. The victim stated he and his child fled the scene and deputies made contact with them at the Walmart Supercenter off Treasury Drive. Just prior to the shooting, the father and child left their residence in a vehicle but were blocked by another vehicle containing two males. At least one of the men exited the vehicle and began firing a gun at the car occupied by the father and son. The victim sped away from the gunfire, turning into Walmart, where he contacted law enforcement. No injuries were reported as a result of the incident. Deputies and a detective from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office processed the scene, collected statements and other evidence associated with the shooting. Investigators later determined the victim was acquainted with the suspected shooters through a previous dispute. The suspects were later identified as Rodarian Smith and Sergio Raines. They were quickly located and arrested by the Bradley County Sheriff's Office during a traffic stop. Both males are being charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault and tampering with evidence. Smith has an additional charge of felony reckless endangerment. Raines is also charged with a traffic violation and evading arrest. Also in news today, 5,632 people voted during early voting in Bradley County. Fran Green, administrator of elections, told Mix 1041 and Mix TV that the turnout was disappointing, but she reminded registered voters that they will be able to vote on Election Day Thursday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. at the 17 Bradley County precincts. Our election night coverage will begin Thursday at 7 p.m. on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. In news today, the Mary Ellen Locher Scholarship Fund at CHI Memorial Foundation is scheduling Pink Out volleyball events to raise funds for its college scholarship program for the children of breast cancer patients. Local and regional high school volleyball teams are invited to schedule a Pink Out fundraiser, which honors and recognizes breast cancer patients. In a typical event, gyms are decorated, special T-shirts are sold, and a flower giveaway is held in recognition of breast cancer patients. Any funds raised through Pink Out events will be used to provide college scholarships to the children of breast cancer patients. Schools that have sponsored Pink Outs in previous years include Ottawa, Saudi Daisy, Lookout Valley, Hickson, and Cleveland High Schools, Baylor School, Silverdale Baptist Academy, Notre Dame High School, and Tyner Academy. To schedule an event, call Cindy Pear, Mary Ellen Locher Scholarship Fund Coordinator at 423-495-4124 or email her at cynthia_pear@memorial.org. That is PARE, Papa Alpha Romeo Echo. The Mary Ellen Locher Scholarship Fund awards scholarships to children who have either lost a parent to breast cancer, have a parent who is a breast cancer survivor, or have a parent who is currently in treatment. The organization was founded as an independent nonprofit in 2002 by Mary Ellen Locher, a longtime news anchor and health reporter for WTVC in Chattanooga. Formerly known as the Mary Ellen Locher Scholarship Foundation, it joined with CHI Memorial Foundation in January 2021. In news today, the Bradley County Commission met on Monday covering several items of business. Bradley County Mayor D. Gary Davis noted that the county has closed on the purchase of the courthouse annex parking lot. Commissioner Winters noted that Highway 60 construction will affect those traveling for school, which will be starting soon. He reminded everyone to bear in mind the construction is going on and to proceed with caution and slower speeds. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. I'm Jeremy Galt reporting.
Mark Shepard.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE now welcome into the 8 o'clock hour. 9 minutes after 8 o'clock is your local time. This local time brought to you by your local community college, Cleveland State, where they put our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu. Time for another check of traffic this morning, and for that, we'll head over to Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Purchase a vehicle at Don Ledford Automotive Center and receive a free luxury cruise, 5 days, 4 nights to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations. Buy a vehicle and receive a free cruise. Full details at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but just a reminder, I-75 in both directions between mile markers 7 and 10 in Hamilton County will be reduced to 2 lanes for the next month due to construction work in that area. So that's between the Bonnie Oaks exit and then the Ottawa Volkswagen exit there on the interstate. So be aware of that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. They are now registering for the upcoming school year at the Cleveland Y. Visit ymcachattanooga.org for more information. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Mix 104.1, time now for our obituary program presented by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Here is what we have for you today. Willistine Calfee, age 95, passed away peacefully on Saturday, July the 30th. Arrangements are by Fike Randolph and Son Funeral Home. Harry Ted Chase Jr., age 79 of Cleveland, passed away on Sunday, July the 31st at his home. Arrangements are also by Fike Randolph and Son Funeral Home. This is our obituary report for this Tuesday. This update has been presented by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m., the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge. Speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit ATS The Bridge.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Latest.
Okay, air quality for our area today will be good, and pollen count is at low to medium today. Dale's Heating and Air Service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and mosey right along here. Time for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening with a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 92 and a low of 71. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny during the morning and then a 40% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms later in the day with a high of 90. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 72 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Gonna get you to the music.
So the focus this morning is going to be on the fact that we do have several spots of patchy dense fog that have developed after all the soaking rain of yesterday. We're certainly seeing that over the past couple of hours, and that's going to continue for the next few hours as well. So officially, we only have a dense fog advisory for our northeastern Alabama communities. So that'll be Jackson and DeKalb counties in Alabama until 9 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Central time. But outside of that, even if you don't have an advisory, we do have multiple locations that do have that fog that's developing. So certainly, especially around that Calhoun area on I-75, looking at that visibility less than a quarter of a mile through the Sequatchie Valley. Not showing up on here, but I would go ahead and say Tennessee River Valley in between Athens and Cleveland there on I-75 that typically has issues. Watch out for that. We're also seeing some foggy conditions off to the east. So overall, as we look at our future cast fog and visibility map, you can see that hanging around. This is showing at 6 a.m. Still those foggy conditions across the area. As we progress and go through 7 a.m., get closer to 8 a.m., we begin to see that dissipating because, of course, the sun will have been up at that time and the air starts moving around and it mixes out a little bit. But remember that advisory in place until 9 a.m. Eastern time. This is showing 8:30, and you can see still some of that foggy conditions ongoing. Once we get to 9, 10 a.m. though, some really dramatic improvements. At that point then, we're going to be dealing with a nice mix of sun and clouds across our area. In fact, let's talk about the clouds. So we know we have the fog lower levels, but we do have some clouds that are pushing through across our communities as well. You're certainly seeing that, especially for our North Georgia communities. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this system to the north of us for this morning time. It does look like it's mainly going to stay to the west of us and kind of fade out before it gets here, but of course we'll watch it over the next few hours. Overall though, a dry start to your morning time and just a few little sporadic showers just to the east of Birmingham. So as we go through the rest of our morning into the lunch hour, I think we'll have partly sunny skies, that breeze coming up from the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For the afternoon, the chance for a couple of little pop-up showers and storms possible, and really that's about it. So those chances are lower today. Even still seeing potentially a little bit of activity coming in tonight from the north across our area, so we'll leave that rain and storm chance in place as we head into the nighttime hours. Now on Wednesday, we're going to have that heat building up again, which means overall quiet conditions during the morning time, but the scattered pop-up storms that we would have for the afternoon. So kind of back to that more typical summertime pattern. There will be a little bit of a trough to the south of us, so as that lifts up, that's going to trigger some of those storms moving up from the south to the north across our area. But again, just of that pop-up variety. On Thursday, more of the same, so that mix of sun and clouds and pretty quiet in the morning time with the afternoon, or at least late morning, 11 a.m. noon, starting to see those hit or miss showers and storms. So specifically for the day today, for the next few hours, it's going to be about those foggy conditions, those temperatures generally in the low 70s. As we head through into the afternoon, the chances for a couple of isolated to widely scattered showers and storms here and there. Temperatures a little bit more seasonable for this time of year, so 84 degrees at noon, 88 at 2 o'clock, and then 89 at 4 p.m.
Everybody, 20 minutes after 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. Of course, Election Day coming up on Thursday. A lot to get to between now and then. Of course, we're going to be your station on the radio and also on mixtv.tv to give you all your election night coverage. Kind of a good segue as we lead into that. Coming in this morning, a couple ladies that kind of lighthearted this morning. Donna Simpson is here. She's your Bradley County clerk and has been for many, many years. And then she brought, I don't know if it's her campaign manager or sister or just riding on her shirt tails. I don't know. Melissa Woody's here as well.
I'm like the Paul Schaefer to Donna's David Letterman. You know, I'm like the Higgins to Jimmy Fallon.
There you go.
Everybody needs a good sidekick.
They do.
Yeah, I've got the best.
And you do have the best. There's no doubt about that. Well, good morning, ladies. Officially, how are y'all doing?
We're doing great, Dwayne. We're doing good. Good to be here.
And I know you wanted to come in this morning because, of course, Election Day is Thursday.
Right.
Now, you are running unopposed, correct?
Yes,
Make sure we get that out there first. But
Can
we
I
still
just
want some
do a
people.
whoop, whoop?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
And when she takes the role of campaign manager, nobody's more excited to be unopposed than Melissa. So, yes, thank you, Lord.
You didn't even have to put much effort in that, did you, Melissa?
No, not this year.
Not this year.
Oh, boy, I remember that first year, though, when the very first time she ran,
Right.
I've never eaten so many hot dogs and pancakes in my whole life.
Well, Donna, kind of get us caught up here. How long have you been our Bradley County clerk?
I am finishing up my 6th term, Dwayne, so
Wow.
24 years.
24
so
years.
Heading
just
into my
out of
7th
high school.
term.
I thought there was an age limit that you had to start with. So just out of high school, you started.
Not far, but yeah, but it's just been a a real honor to be the county clerk. I love it. And, they say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Right.
But so I kind of take to that adage, and I have really appreciate the honor of being able to be county clerk.
Well, what are some of the biggest changes you've seen in your office? I know you want to thank your staff as well, because I know how important they are to you. You've always told us that.
Absolutely, yes. They're a great bunch, and you just wouldn't be able to do what you do without a good staff. And they all work hard, and the last couple of years we have just, with the population explosion here in Bradley County, we are busy all the time. Used to, you had kind of a summer lull, but you just don't have that anymore. We have lines and people coming to see us all the time, and they handle it all beautifully. They're just friendly and sweet, and that's very important to me.
Would you say that's one, as I asked you the first question, would you say that's one of the biggest things that's happened since you've been there, just the influx of people to our community and just the community growing?
Well, I think that is a lot of it for sure. And but we've been able to, expand our services and handle. We have a drive-through now that resulted from.
So convenient. It really is. Yeah.
It really is. It's not been too user-friendly this year because the new license plate wouldn't fit through the chute.
You got to roll that puppy up.
Yeah. We couldn't figure out how to do that.
She tried to get me to stand out there and hand everybody's plates, but I'm busy. I got my own job.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to say, too, that Donna, not only has she served as county clerk for 24 years, but she was there in the office for 10 years prior to that. So really, she's been in that office for 34 years and served our county for 34 years. And so I wanted you to tell a little bit about the changes that have, like what you've added as you've, gone along. Like, you guys do a ton of services you didn't do when you were just but a mere child.
Yeah. A mere child.
That's true. We do. We offer driver's license renewals now. And the Gold Star is going to be a little bit more of a thought on people's mind as the deadline draws for it. Yep. It will be next May. So I encourage people to, start now if you want the Gold Star on your driver's license. To
explain what that is, so people may not know.
Yes, that is it's a indication now of a little more secure driver's license, and you go through just a little bit more, deeper forms of ID in order to have this Gold Star indicated on your driver's license. And after May of next year, you won't be able to fly domestically even without your passport unless you have the Gold Star on your driver's license. So it's just much easier, to get that done, and that way you don't have to carry your passport with you when you're just flying in the United States. It also allows access to federal buildings and things like that. So.
And they've been extending the deadline, but now it's pretty much May.
They said this is it.
Yeah. They say it's going to be May of 23. So,
and you can make an appointment, right?
Yeah, you do. You make an appointment and come in and get that taken care of. And when you make your appointment, we'll be glad to go over what you need to bring with you. But that's one of the the newer services that we have. We also issue passports. You can come in and apply for a passport, and we also take appointments for those. And we process the application and send it where it needs to be to the State Department, and they send back your passport. So that's another newer service. We also do birth certificates. If you're born in Tennessee and you need a birth certificate, you can come there and we can replace your birth certificate. And then, there's fishing license and temporary operating permits and the usual marriages,
titles,
business,
they do titles.
Notary, vehicles. We're a busy place, So,
definitely so.
Yeah.
Okay, Donna Simpson is here, your Bradley County clerk, running unopposed
on
Thursday's Election Day. today, but still, you want to see people put that name on the ballot, don't we?
I do, absolutely. You always, you appreciate that complimentary vote and appreciate, being a little recognition there for what we've been doing up there. And it's just, like I say, I can't be thankful enough to have served all these years as your county clerk. And like you said, Dwayne, I always want to take note of my staff and what a good job they do. Yeah,
Steve does that a lot with us too.
I hear Steve
Austin,
every morning
he
just bragging on y'all.
Us. I mean, it's just one of those things you just can't believe how much he goes around talking so good about us.
That's the truth. He's one of a kind for sure.
That's just the kind of guy he is.
He is, yeah. Melissa, what are you most proud of Donna? I mean, you're sitting there beside her. You've seen her go through the highs and the lows. We went through COVID. We went through all kinds of crazy stuff. What do you think some of the strong points your sister brings to that position?
Well, I could not be prouder of my sister. I mean, everybody around town sees us together all the time, and that is the way we live our lives. We are together all the time. We absolutely are each other's biggest fans, and I cannot tell you what it means to have people come up to me and say, man, I was at your sister's office. They got it going on up there. She's so good at her job, and I am just, beaming with pride.
Right.
Because I know that she works so hard. She cares so much about this community, and she just does such a great job. And I think that through all of the different changes, she's always willing to take on a new challenge, take on doing titles and process them, take on doing passports. And a lot of clerks or people in her position around the state don't always take on those new things. These are things that are offered by the state that you have an option to take. You're not required to do all of that. But Donna has embraced new services with open arms, and she figures out how to make it happen. And through the courthouse fire, through the pandemic, she just handled all of that with grace, because the crowds don't stop coming. You don't stop needing to put that little sticker on your license plate, and you don't that doesn't stop for her. And she just handled all of that with grace and, a calmness, and just let's get it done, and let's figure out how we're going to get it done. And she just amazes me. I'm not that calm.
We've seen you in action. You're pretty calm. Yeah.
I'm more like a duck. You're calm up here, but underneath you're kind of going crazy.
I see that part. I do see that part, but I just really admire and am proud of that upper part where it's calm and smooth, and she does a great job.
Well,
Donna, we're definitely glad that you were able to come in this morning. We do offer free interviews for every candidate. We want to make sure we get that out there, opposed or not. And so we're glad that you came in. We know that you wanted to come by, say hello to the community on Mix TV and the radio, and just say, hey, give us that complimentary vote on Thursday. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you more than you know, and what your office does. And like Melissa said, there's a lot of communities you go to or you hear from that you got family living in other areas that they dread doing anything of those type things that your office does, because they just know it's going to be a hassle. Everything's not going to be smooth, and it's going to be just a day's worth of work type thing. So you guys do a tremendous job, and we're so glad to have you in that position for another term.
Well, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys for letting us candidates come and have an interview with you, just for the chance to say thank you to the community for allowing me to serve. And it's just a privilege and an honor. It's all those words that you like to use, and I have enjoyed it. I appreciate my staff, and but we. It's good to be here this morning.
Bridget, I like these kind of candidate interviews a whole lot more. The others get a little more serious, a little more gut-wrenching.
Come on, Dwayne, let's be real. We're going to get that last ditch vote here. Come out to vote.
This is such more of an enjoyable type thing.
I'll make it more like your usual.
Can you make it a little bit more dramatic?
Yes.
Can you go ahead and announce that you're going to run against her in the next campaign?
Oh, let's see. No.
I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
No way.
I did hear, that there was just over 5,000 people voted early. And so I would encourage anyone who hasn't voted to get out and vote, because it's very important. It's important for our community, and it's good to, if you don't vote, you can't gripe, right?
That's it.
So
that's what we're supposed to say.
That's right.
That's right. It's our civic duty. I've always said, that every American ought to make a trip to Washington, D.C. and read all of the things that, the parts of being American that a lot of people don't think about. And part of that being an American is voting. It's our responsibility. We've voted in every election, I think, and I think maybe I've missed one or two if I was, out of town or sick or whatever, but you voted in every election. But
I didn't like the campaign that you said one time, vote early and vote often. I didn't know if that was a good campaign.
Yeah. That was like in Chicago in the early days. No.
We had to ditch that kind of campaign announcement.
Yeah.
But no, just kidding. But it is our civic duty to do that. Did I say do that? Do that on the radio?
Do that, yeah.
Do that. It's like who dat, but do that.
Yeah, go do that.
That's your next campaign slogan. Do that. We're going to do that.
There you go.
But anyway,
I love it.
But ladies, it's always a pleasure to have you in. Now, Melissa, we cannot have you in at least without mentioning the word cowpea.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Are you okay with that, Donna? Can we at least mention it?
Absolutely, because, I'm her biggest fan, too, and what she does for the community is unbelievable. So
absolutely.
We want to hear from her, too.
Well, I am coming in later in the month, but the Cowpea Festival is set for September 10th. That is our 10th year to do it. It would have been our 11th year, but we, skipped the year because of the COVID. But we're so excited. Yeah. We are having a great time planning it. It's always a fun time to, talk about the funny things you're going to say on T-shirts and all that good stuff. So, we've been planning all of that stuff. We're ready. We're collecting our sponsors. We've had some wonderful, loyal sponsors, including Bush Brothers. They have a visitor center in Dandridge, Tennessee at the Bush Beans Company. So if you're ever up there, because they have a little cafe and a country store, make sure you mention Cowpeas, because they totally know what you're talking about. Cool. and they've been such a great sponsor all these years. So we'll be back to talk about that a little bit more, and we're excited about it.
Tell them when it is, Missy.
Oh, it's September the 10th, always the second Saturday of September.
September, that's true. Can you get the talking dog maybe to come?
Well, you know what? The talking dog is more expensive to get than some of our entertainers. If that dog sang, I'd be all over it.
You'd figure something out, right? That's good stuff. Well, ladies, again, thanks so much for coming in. Donna, again, thank you for what your office does for the community, and we hope that people will get out and vote on Thursday. That's such an important thing that we do encourage people to do. Of course, early voting's already passed, and that will be the next opportunity to get out and really the last opportunity you got to get out and do that.
Thursday,
for this
8 to 8.
8 to 8.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything else before we go, ladies?
No, I don't think so, Dwayne. I appreciate you, and I appreciate Bridget for having us, and Steve. I don't know where he went, but
he said he had some school thing to record something, or I don't know. He said that he just said that he had a campaign announcement to announce, and he just couldn't be here to do it.
Yeah, he knows he leaves it in good hands. Yeah. That's the thing.
Well, let's hope so. Well, we look forward to having you back in, Melissa, to talk about the Cowpea. We're looking forward to the T-shirts. Now, you better bring me a T-shirt this year.
Oh, I will. I'll do it.
Because those are some of my favorite T-shirts that my kids steal from me. Yeah. They do every year. Every year they say, "Where's that Cowpea T-shirt?" I say, "It's in my drawer," and then it disappears. They love those shirts. But anyway, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
All right,
the Mix 104.1 MixTV.tv Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive, is Friday, August 12th at Greenway Park.
Your free rubber duck could send you on a Pensacola, Florida beach vacation, plus other big prizes.
Register for your free rubber duck on the Mix 104.1 app, a free download at mymix1041.com, or listen for your cue to call on Mix 104.1. Then all ducks are picked up at Don Ledford Automotive.
Full details at mymix1041.com.
Suspects as Rodarian Smith and Sergio Raines, who were quickly located and arrested by the Bradley County Sheriff's Office during a traffic stop. Both males are being charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault and tampering with evidence. Smith has an additional charge of felony reckless endangerment. Raines is also charged with a traffic violation and evading arrest. Also in news today, 5,632 people voted early during early voting in Bradley County. Fran Green, administrator of elections, told Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv that the turnout turnout was disappointing, thus he reminded registered voters that they will be able to vote on Election Day Thursday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the 17 Bradley County precincts. Our election night coverage will begin Thursday at 7 p.m. on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, Mix 1041, WCLE. Steve leaves, now Bridget leaves, and here I sit. So here we go. Let's get a check of traffic for you. This morning it is the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Purchase a vehicle at Don Ledford Automotive Center and receive a free luxury cruise. It's a 5-day, 4-night to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations. Buy a vehicle and receive a free cruise. Full details at donledford.com. All right, as we look in on traffic this morning, no accidents locally that we know about, but keep in mind coming up here in just a little bit, the problems are going to start on the interstate at I-75, both directions there between mile marker 7 to mile marker 10. They're going to be shut down to, well, I should say they're going to only be down to 2 lanes there because of some construction and different concrete roadway work that they're doing. Say that 3 times fast. So keep that in mind and maybe plan for some alternate routes. If you know anything else, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. All right, we'll be right back in just a moment. This traffic update has been brought to you by Drain Right Guttering, the go-to gutter guys.
When it comes to Cleveland, Bradley County, and Southeast Tennessee, no one connects more with our communities than Mix 1041. That is why we're committed to bringing you the latest news and interviews to help you make informed decisions this election season. Don't miss a minute of our election coverage. Visit mymix1041.com. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm.
This weekend, wake up to huge savings on mattresses at Mermaid Mattress when you save up to $300 on Mermaid's 8-inch memory foam or our best-selling 2-sided Lindsay Line Anniversary Queen-Size Mattress. But only at Mermaid Mattress.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Join us August 2nd through the 8th for a free gas event. You purchase a brand new car, we're going to pay for your gas for a full year. Visit cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for cluckbait. Buy one, get one for $1 when you order in the app. Only at Hardee's.
My sister Darlia is a hygienist. My mom Judy does our books.
My brother-in-law Blaine is...
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, with great news. Interest rates are super low, and your old car is worth more than ever. So if you're wondering if you should be buying a new Kia, it's a no-brainer. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make $2,000 a month, I'll do my best to get you approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray, or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning, happy Tuesday, and it's back to summertime reality after the soaking rain and cooler temperatures yesterday. Today and for the rest of the week, very seasonable highs around 90 degrees. For this morning, do watch out for some areas of patchy dense fog. That's going to start mixing out as we approach about 9 a.m. And then for the rest of your day, temperatures rising up with highs from about 85 to 90 degrees with a nice mix of sun and clouds and a chance for a few scattered showers and storms. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, right now, your current Simply Bank temperature standing at 72 degrees. Time for a check of sports. This sports update from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk is brought to you by Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
All right, here we are inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hub Parkway. They're open 7 days a week. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness. This sports update is sponsored by Solutions Finance. Well, let's talk a little bit about the NFL. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson was suspended 6 games yesterday for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. The suspension was handed down by disciplinary officer Sue Robinson. The Cleveland Browns are owned by Jim Haslam Jr., the brother of former governor of Tennessee, Bill Haslam. Let's move on to Major League Baseball, as today is the day for the trade deadline. It's today at 6 p.m. Braves did a few things late last night. They got a starting pitcher from the Houston Astros. It's going to be Jake Odorizzi. He comes to the Braves for reliever Will Smith. Will Smith is gone from the Braves. Good riddance, what most people would say. But Odorizzi is going to be a starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. We're hoping he can come in and help shore up that starting rotation. Now, outfielder also Robbie Grossman. Grossman is coming in from the Detroit Tigers, and so we'll welcome him in as well as he'll try to fill in for Adam Duvall, who is injured right now as well. Talking about the Braves, they'll take on the Phillies tonight at home. Braves at Truist Park, 7:20, right here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Of course, we've been telling you this. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland will give 1 year of gas to every new vehicle sold through next Tuesday, August the 9th. So go by and check that out. We'll actually be there with a live broadcast this afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. So check that out. Go to cleveland-nissan.com. More on the Braves. The Braves re-signed Austin Riley, third baseman, to a 10-year, $212 million deal. So he will be in the Braves uniform, hopefully, for the rest of his career. Greg Norman, talking about golf now, told Tucker Carlson that the Live Golf organization, of course, the Live Golf, the Saudi Arabian Live Golf folks, they offered Tiger Woods between $700, $800 million to join the Live Golf tournament, and Tiger Woods turned it down. That's right. Tiger Woods turned down that offer from Live Golf. We'll see how all that pans out as we move forward. So he's going to stay true to his school, I believe is what Steve said in the last sports report. All right, so that's just a quick check of sports as the Braves pick up a starting pitcher and outfielder. They re-sign Austin Riley to a 10-year deal, and that kind of shores up the Braves really for the next 5 years for sure. They're going to have a great core group of guys out there on the field for the next 5+ years. So that is good if you are a Braves fan. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, imagine better health, and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hupp Parkway, open 7 days a week. This sports update has been presented by Solutions Finance. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us, Mix 104.1.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Beerthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford!
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Mix 104.
Bridge, I tell you what, let's go ahead for a final time this morning. Let's check in on our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Brooke Morrison. She is 6 years old today. This is Austin's youngest daughter. She's a first grader at Michigan Avenue. So happy birthday to her today. Also, Stephen Noah Tate is having a birthday today. My friend Heather Wilson celebrating today. She is one of the great guidance counselors at Oakwood Middle School. That is from her mom, dad, and family. Andy Williams is having a birthday today. Angela Coates also celebrating today at Oakwood Pediatrics. Brent Patterson is celebrating today as well. And then Danny, Eva, and Karen Coleman, they are triplets celebrating their birthdays today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way.
All right, here we go. Time now for an in-studio interview for you as we get closer to that 9 o'clock time slot. It is our normal Tuesday segment called Legal Matters with Logan Thompson Law Office. Joining us this morning from Logan Thompson Law, attorney Matt Coleman is here, and he brought along a special friend that I haven't got to see in quite some time. Lisa Guerin shows up with Matt this morning. Good morning to both of y'all. How y'all doing?
Good morning. We're doing wonderful. I
Yep.
hope Lisa doesn't steal the show. She's
No.
she's got the power and passion for it.
She does.
it's totally fine. Totally fine.
So we'll start off with you first, Lisa. Matt, he's old hat. We've seen him in here the last few weeks. We've had him in here for a while. Tell us what's the latest. What's going on with you?
Well, just working away and getting to come and do some radio time with Matt, talk a little bit about Rotary and some things that we do in the community and how supportive Matt is for our club and Logan Thompson is for our community as well. And we've got an upcoming gala that is part of the reason how we're able to give back to the community, and we've got a really good gala coming up this August. Matter of fact, a week from this Saturday. Wow. So we're making plans for that, and we're trying to get all the details shored up. We've got a great speaker that's coming in, Lieutenant Colonel Robert Darling. He was actually in the bunker with the president during 9/11.
My goodness.
Yes. So he finally got approval to write a book about that, and he's going to be our speaker. He's got so much energy and passion. He is, I want to say Air Force, is that correct? Marines? Okay, maybe the Marines. I should have gotten that part short up. But he's just a super guy, and he brings his talk with passion and laughter and humor and the seriousness of it, of course, sure, as we all know. But right. But he is just really a great, down-to-earth individual, and it's a great story. So we're really looking forward to having him and sharing his story about 9/11 and being in the bunker that day and all the things that happened, which most of us know, but we weren't on the inside of that piece of it. So it really is a compelling story. And the gala is so important for us because that brings in the funds that we utilize to give back to the nonprofits in the community. I mean, we help Habitat for Humanity, we help Angel Flights, we help the Salvation Army, we help the Caring Place, we help Family Promise. There are so many nonprofits that benefit from the dollars that we bring in from the gala.
And I guess there's still opportunities for people to get tickets and stuff for this, right? So can you maybe tell us a little bit about that?
They can do that. What we normally do is we sell tables, and we do sell individual tickets, but some of the tables we sell, we have folks donate the tables back to us so that we can then resell for individual tickets, because there again, they know that the profits that come into us are going right back into our community through the nonprofits. So it's a great opportunity. So rather than give like a personal cell phone, I would just say if you're interested in purchasing tickets for the gala, just call the Community Foundation office, and we'll get you connected to the right folks. And that number is 599-5880. And that way we can make sure we get you connected. I don't want to give Andy's personal cell phone out on the road.
I still do that. Happy to do that.
Okay, well, you can do that. He might hurt me if I do that.
Semi-retired, he needs something to do.
So, Matt, do you want to add something to this? Or
I think this has just been an organization. I've been involved with it about 12 years. Amy Reedy got me involved initially, and Pat Fuller and some others. And I have seen just the wonderful things that the Sunrise Rotary has done in our community. And, of course, at Logan Thompson, a tradition of community service is the motto. It's something that Jimmy and others have really instilled in us over time, that making this community a better place is not just about handling legal issues, but also giving back to the community. And we're blessed to be able to do that in various ways. And of course, I'm a member of the Sunrise Rotary and a past president, and so stay actively involved, but also have seen firsthand what a difference that has made. A couple of years ago, we had Special Spaces. We did a thing for them, one of the other great nonprofits in town, doing so much for children going through very significant health conditions. And I think we raised $30,000 for that organization in one night. And
wow! And
so it is not only a great time to go home and feel good about what you've done, but also it's a fun night. And we get to see a lot of good people. We laugh, we joke. Good meal. We've been doing it at the Country Club. We're at the museum this year with all the changes they've made. It's going to be a wonderful evening. So I wanted to just kind of bring her in and maybe this week not talk about just the law and talk about some other things that Logan Thompson does in the community.
Well, we'll come back over to Lisa Gehring. Now, you're the president of the Community Foundation, is that right?
That's correct, Dwayne.
I know that you've been in that position for...
About 6 months now. I started that at the first of the year.
Now, I don't know if you've been in, but congratulations on that since that has come to pass. So I definitely wanted to say that this morning as we congratulate you. Just such a big community supporter of so many different things over the years you have been.
Yes, absolutely. And Matt's right. You know, when you get to be a part of the Rotarian group,
right,
it really solidifies that whole nonprofit mindset, because we do so much for so many different nonprofits. And so stepping into this role at the Community Foundation just made perfect sense, because that's what we do at the foundation as well, is help many of the nonprofits, and we also help our donors be able to channel those dollars to the correct nonprofits and help identify the ones that have a need. And so being part of Bradley Sunrise Rotary, we're able to do that very thing as well, identify those needs through grant opportunities for these nonprofits, and then take that money that we do raise at the gala. And we also have silent auction. We have a live auction there as well. So it's not just ticket prices. We have many ways for those opportunities, and we have some great auction items each year. So it's a lot of great fun. As Matt said, you come in and check out all the great auction items, and there are just ways for you to give the entire night. Even the special spaces, when we did a couple of years ago and raised that 30, it wasn't even really part of the program. It just ended up being kind of a fly by the seat of our pants. Right. Hey, we could raise more money for this, and paddles started going up, and people started bidding on rooms for special spaces, and we raised $30,000 in addition to everything else we had done for the gala. So it's just a great opportunity to be able to give back to the community.
And so over the years, Dwayne, I think that we've given more than $1 million back into the community through this fundraiser, which is, you know, we're pretty proud of in that aspect. We kind of challenge some of the organizations that make donations, and we did Sheriff for the Day last year. My son purchased that. It was kind of a great experience. I talked to Steve the other day. He's one of our auction items, not to have a spoiler, will be DJ here with you guys.
Yep.
And so if your child or
might want to prepare for that,
your adult child wants to come in and
you could come and be DJ for a day.
Yeah, Matt, you can do that. Bet on that.
We'll
come
see
in
how that comes
sit
out.
in Steve's chair for the few hours and play some 80s. Would you play 80s, or what would you put on?
No, come on. People wouldn't believe I'm still 29 years old.
I'd be playing 70s.
You'd be playing 70s?
Yeah, I'd be dipping back on into the closet for some 70s.
I harassed my siblings this morning, Danny, Eve, and Karen, whose birthday's today, about, well, you're 35 or 32 years old, aren't you? You're so youthful.
So youthful, what's going on there? As we talk more about what is going on with the gala, besides this event, I know the Rotary does stuff all year long. Kind of walk us down the path of what else goes on with the Rotary besides this big fundraising event that you got coming up.
Well, this is our signature event,
right,
you know, for the year, obviously. But throughout the year, we also try to work in the community through service projects. One of our main considerations in the club is getting out in the community and helping those nonprofits through service, because we always say service above self, you know, for our Rotary Club. And so throughout the year, we'll plan different service projects with different organizations, and the club will come together and go and work on those projects just to participate and be a part of those nonprofits, not just through our dollars, but through our time and our effort in helping them as well. So while the gala is our signature event and we plan pretty much almost an entire year for it.
It takes a while to put it
we're
together,
already planning for next year's gala, as a matter of fact. Karen Mills, the local comedian, is going to be our speaker next year. So we're already planning for the gala for next year. So, but we do a lot throughout the year to help different organizations and nonprofits in the community.
Now, you mentioned nonprofits and organizations that you guys help through the gala and throughout the year. If there's groups like that maybe are listening or watch this video at a later time, how can they kind of get on your radar to say, hey, we're someone that could help, could benefit from what you guys are doing? So whichever wants to answer
I think reaching out to us and talking, we'd love to have more involvement in the club itself. I think with a lot of organizations, COVID played what it did. We've accommodated a lot of that through Zoom meetings and other things, but we'd love to have that personal interaction with business leaders in the community, which is the big thing that Rotary started with. So, our meetings are Thursday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. There's the sunrise for it.
There it is.
And we have a very vibrant club, so reach out to one of us, and of course you can reach out to me. At some point you guys will have our little Logan Thompson thing. I'd be happy to have you as a guest there, but then also just reach out to the organization and seeing how we can work. We've done a lot of the projects that we do are pretty much brought in by the club themselves, and so we've built some ramps for people that have gone through some trauma in their lives, or habitat builds, or for some reason we like to swing hammers a lot.
Yeah, makes you feel good, doesn't it? Get a little stress reliever.
I think.
Yeah,
and so that's it. So yeah, just reach out to us.
Just reach out. So if you're someone that could use some of those opportunities, make sure you reach out to them, and they can help you maybe be one of those recipients of some of those monies that are coming in from the gala.
Or if they want to attend the gala.
Yeah, or attend the gala.
We've got some seats left.
Yes.
We'd love to have sponsors and get them involved.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Lisa, let's come back over to you as far as whatever we want to let the people know this morning. In closing, tell us whatever you want the listening audience and the people watching to know this morning.
I think the main thing is, come and be a part of our club. Matt's right. When I talk to people, sometimes they'll be like, 7 o'clock in the morning? I didn't even know there was a 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, if you're going to have fun all day, you got to start early,
Get up early, get at it.
But just come and be a part. We've got a great club. We've got a lot of diversity in our club, some youth, some older folk, some even older, but a lot of seasoned members of the club too that are there and can help and nurture and bring new members in. But the nonprofit aspect of it is really, because I had no idea when I was proposed for membership into Rotary what it really entailed. I wasn't really sure. And then once I got in there and started seeing all the different nonprofits and all the projects and ways we could give back to the community, it was a no-brainer at that point. It was just like, I really want to be a part of this. And I know other people would want to be a part of that as well in their professional life. If they may not get that outside of their church or in their office, so they can get that through Bradley Sunrise Rotary and be a part of what we're doing in the community.
All right, one more time about the gala. Let's get that information out, if you don't mind.
That is a week from this Saturday. It will be at the Museum Center at 5 Points. I think we'll probably kick things off around 5, maybe, with silent auction.
Early, and then do the silent auction. The open bar will start around 6, and then the event and dinner will start probably around the 7 o'clock. But obviously, you need tickets in advance to be able to attend that, and so don't show up and say, "Hey, we're here." Now, if you want to show up and drop
a check off. Reach out in advance, folks.
Yeah,
that's the message.
You drop a check off. I'm sure we'll squeeze somebody in, but I think reach out to one of us and we'll get those involved.
All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in, getting us up to speed on what's going on a week from Saturday there with the gala, and it's a big fundraising efforts. Helps out really all year long with the efforts that you guys do there with the Rotary Club, and we hope that people will buy these tickets. Tables, whatever you can do, come out for the auction if you already got a ticket for this event, and be ready to kind of open up that checkbook a little bit, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so good stuff. Guys, we appreciate you coming in. Thanks so much. Good to see both of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll take just a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Still got one more interview to come in this morning. We'll do that here in just a few minutes.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you, which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance, today for a free quote.
All right, Bridget, let's get another check of traffic here. I know we're a few minutes after 9 o'clock, but after 9 o'clock is when something's supposed to be happening down towards the Chattanooga area, right?
Traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Purchase a vehicle at Don Ledford Automotive Center and receive a free luxury cruise, 5 days, 4 nights to the Western Caribbean, Mexico, or other destinations. Buy a vehicle and receive a free cruise. Full details at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but yes, just a reminder, I-75 in Hamilton County between mile markers 7 and 10 in both directions will be reduced to 2 lanes for the next month due to construction work in that area. So be aware of that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Misfit Tacos is Cleveland's home for chef-crafted tacos with bold, unique flavors that have our community talking. With combo starting at $8.99 and a full kids menu, Misfit Tacos is perfect for the whole family. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
I tell you what, Bridget, we're going to do that right here, right now, as we're a little bit past 9 o'clock. It is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening with a 40% chance of thunderstorms tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 92 and a low of 71. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy early in the day and then a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms later in the day with a high of 90. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 73 degrees.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
At TVFCU, we're proudly providing home loans for our neighbors.
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for Cluckbait with a doubly delicious chicken deal only at Hardee's.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Join us August 2nd through the 8th for a free gas event. You purchase a brand new car, we're going to pay for your gas for a full year. Visit cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa, and
Afternoon show yesterday. We wanted to bring her back in this morning and speak with her about a very important program as we get ready for school to start back here in the next few days with Cleveland City Schools. Diana Whittle is here with us. She's here representing the SACPAC program for 7 Cleveland City schools that they help take care of there at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church. And we're going to talk to her right now and get some information on the program and how you can help with that. Good morning to you, Diana. Good to see you again today.
Good morning.
Feel like we just saw each other late yesterday.
I think so. It's been a while.
Well, first of all, good morning to you once again. And tell us a little bit about why you're here, the program itself. Tell me what you guys do there at Wesley.
Okay, Wesley has been providing sack packs for the children in the city school system for probably 16 or 17 years. And since COVID, our numbers have doubled.
Wow.
We're packing 640 bags every week last year. And I expect it to go up to 700 this next school year. I really think it's going to go up. We provide food for the children that don't have any food or very little food to eat over the weekend. They get free breakfast and lunch at school during the week, but weekends they may or may not have any food. And that's how this program started. We had a young child come to school on Monday morning and passed out. And they found out the reason was she had not had one bite of food the entire weekend.
Wow. Well,
that's how it started.
Yeah.
So
that's a heart-wrenching story to hear there. That this is not some third world country that we're talking about. This is Cleveland, Tennessee.
In 2022. Yeah.
That we're talking about.
Unreal.
So a lot of us we go through our daily routines. We send our kids to school. They come back home. We take them through the drive-through at their favorite after-school restaurant. We go out on the weekends. We're all over the place, grandma's house, grocery store shopping, whatever. But there's other kids in the community. Maybe parents are working. Maybe it's a single-family home. Maybe it is children living with their grandparents or aunts and uncles. That happens more than you think it does. Yeah. And there's just not enough food to go around for everybody. So these sack pack programs like you're talking about with Cleveland City is a big deal. Without these, some of these kids would go home to an empty apartment or home or trailer or whatever the circumstances are, doesn't matter. And they would go home, parents probably trying to work to keep the lights on in some circumstances. I think sometimes we all get caught up in a routine of thinking if a child is suffering, maybe not eating enough food, that the parent just isn't trying.
No,
and that's not the case in every single circumstance. There's a lot of hardworking parents that are out there working, doing everything they can to try to keep a roof over a child's head and their heads, keep as much food on the table as they can, keep electricity running, but there's still those shortfalls.
Right.
And that's when the community has to come in, rally around these families and say, look, here, we've got you. We're going to help lift you up through your difficult times here.
Right.
And as simple as sending a sack of food home with a child on the weekends to help them navigate through whatever they may be experiencing at home with those food insufficiencies. And that's what we're asking you for this morning. As we're on Mixed TV, on the radio, we're asking you to step alongside Wesley. The church there has done this for a long period of time, kind of shouldered the burden of most of this.
Yes.
There's been community sponsors, but we need to get more people involved. And we were talking yesterday, you said about $100 would sponsor a kid for the whole school year.
Right. If we could get people in the community to donate $100 for one child, sponsor one child, 5 children, whatever you possibly can, you can give me $100. Or if you want to break it down, donate $10 every month for 12 months. Just whatever you can, pass it on because we desperately need it. Yeah. I currently have enough food maybe for 1 month, and that's it. When my food runs out, we stop the program.
Yeah, and we can't let that happen, community. We need to rally around this. Now, it would be great if you could sponsor one child, the $100 for the one child. That would be awesome. But like Diana just said, if you could maybe do $10 a month, maybe make that ongoing contribution. Maybe make a check for $10 out a month and send it to the church and put in the memo line there, Sack Pack program. They'll make sure it gets to that. Or maybe you're just someone that says, you know what? I'm a Sunday school teacher, and we're just going to take up a one-time collection. We're going to kind of plan ahead, and in a couple of Sundays from now, we're going to make a one-time donation to the Sack Pack program. Or maybe you're a youth pastor and you want to do something for youth in the community, kind of as an outreach program. This is a great opportunity for you to help local people in our community that need our help. We've been with you, we've seen the results of these sack packs and what these kids are so excited on Friday to get these, because they now know they're going to have something to tie them over for the weekend till they get back to school and get those breakfast and lunch meals.
Right. They come in Monday and ask their teachers if they're going to get a bag on Friday. They are so excited. And most children don't miss school on Friday because they want to get that sack pack. They know they need that food. I mean, they're not stupid by any means.
Right. They know that.
And we
need
to let these children know that God loves them and we love them and we want to help take care of them.
You know, another thing too, Diana, that we were talking about, Wesley Memorial does so many other projects. We were talking about that off air yesterday when you got ready to leave from our afternoon interview. And, you know, it's not that Wesley's giving up or anything like that. They're still going to be doing everything that they can, but they need help. And I know we can't mention that whole list, but other programs that Wesley is already helping support besides this Sack Pack program, give me about 3 or 4 off that list if you don't care.
Well, we do a lot right here in the community.
Yes.
We have a food pantry. We have a homeless ministry that they're taking food and toiletries out to the homeless people every week. And I don't know much about that program. I don't know how many people they're providing for, but they do that every week, I know. We have the... what else is it? Cold weather shelter in the wintertime, where when the temperature is going to get below 30 degrees, we open the church along with several other churches in town, feed them a hot meal at night, give them a bed to sleep in under a roof, and then give them breakfast in the morning before they go on their day.
Wow. So as you can tell, Wesley Memorial is doing a lot of community support. This is just one project that they have tried to shoulder the burden of, and the members of the church, they have given religiously, I guess is the best way to say it, over the years. But it's grown so much. It's doubled so much since the COVID and since everything else is going on. And, of course, with the economy being a little tougher this upcoming year, then with winter being here just right around the corner, we need to go ahead and get this to where people know that this is funded and that this is going to be something that we can continue to help with. Diana, I asked you to do this yesterday. Very important. Tell me the schools that you take these sack packs to. You're saying some 700 will be distributed most likely this school year per week. Right. Tell me those schools that you send those out to.
We go to Blythe Bower, Arnold, Stewart, Candies Creek, Cleveland High School, which we just took on a couple years ago. That high school kids are still hungry, of course.
Sure.
Cleveland Middle School, Goal Academy, and Yates.
Okay, so lots of those familiar school names, folks, is what you're hearing. This is not. There again, this is not something that the school is involved with. The school lets you bring those sack packs into the school system.
Right.
You give them to the teachers. The teachers know the students better than anybody does. We tell this during the Empty Stocking Fund. The teachers know students more than anybody, so they know which students need these sack packs for the weekend. They distribute those to the kids. They take them home on Friday. They do it discreetly, so there is no embarrassment or anything for those kids that do need these. And they're taking them home, and not only is that child eating on it, but sometimes we hear that siblings that may not have enough, they get to eat on some of that stuff that's in the sack pack. Even sometimes the kids are sharing it with their parents because the parents don't have anything to eat.
Right.
So
I get thank you notes at the end of the school year from these kids, and I love those.
Right.
But so many of them mention the fact that they are so glad to get the sack pack because they want to share with their other siblings or a cousin or a friend, parents, whoever happens to need something.
All right, well, Diana, let's talk about how can people be involved. We know volunteers are needed as well to help pack these 700 sack packs a week.
Right.
So some volunteers, if that is what you could do, maybe you're a ladies club, maybe you're a ladies class at your church, or maybe you just want to help out in some form or fashion that you can't maybe do it monetarily, but you're like, I can volunteer my time. But we are looking for those monetary sponsors that can do $10 a month, sponsor one child for 1 year, $20 a month, whatever you feel led to do. We need to get those funds to the Sack Pack program, which originates there at Wesley Memorial. How can they get the monies to you to make sure that it's allocated for the Sack Pack program?
Okay, they can write a check and in the memo line write Sack Pack and mail it to Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church, 30. I didn't bring the address in.
That's all right. We can look it up and we can put it on.
3405 Peerless Road, I think, Northwest, and we'll take care of it from there. You mentioned about people having their rent, and rent has skyrocketed. If anybody's looked at apartment rentals right now, you can't find anything less than $900 a month.
Right.
I mean, it's just not there. I saw in the paper the other day an efficiency apartment for $850 a month.
Yeah, so there is need in the community because of everything that's going on. Now, look that up for you there. Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church, 3405.
I was right.
You were right. Northwest Peerless Road here in Cleveland. So if you would like to get that, we'll be happy to give you the address if you want to call in. But, folks, we're counting on you. If your heartstrings are hurting this morning, if you've got children that's never going to worry about a meal because they go to school with their lunches packed, if that's what they want, or money to go and get it from the school, or after school you're picking them up, you're going by places, maybe just once a week you don't do that. Maybe once a week you don't get the ice cream. You don't get the after-school snack at a restaurant. You go home and you have a home snack and you save that money and you help a child that's going to need that over the weekend and make it a family project. Maybe put a little jar out and you're going to put some dollars in there every time you have some change or something. This need goes on throughout the school year. It's not a one and done. She's here talking about it today, but the need's going to be all through the school year. So please consider helping them out. You can get in touch with them there through Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church. Drop it off there, put it in the mail, whatever you got to do. Let's make sure these kids can continue to get these sack packs throughout this upcoming school year for Cleveland City Schools. Danny, it was great to have you back in this morning. We appreciate the job that you guys do there, packing these things. I know all of this is done on a volunteer basis. There's no paid positions.
No one receives any pay. The drivers that take the sack packs to the schools on Thursday, they use their own vehicles, their own gas, and insurance on the vehicles, whatever.
Right.
No charge.
It's all a voluntary thing, and so as you can tell, there's a need in our community, folks. As we sit here on this Tuesday morning, school getting ready to get started next week, we need to come together and fulfill this need for our kids. This is our community, our kids that we need to help. We hope that you'll stand alongside what they're already doing. It's already in place. We're not needing to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to do that. We just need to continue on what we know that works, that the school systems are allowing this to happen in the school systems. So we just need to continue on. We just need your help. All right, Diana, again, thanks so much. We appreciate you coming in a couple different times to share this message, and we'll do everything we can to spread the word here in the community as well.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
No problem at all. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for Mixed Mornings here, and we're going to get you to some Fox News right now, and we'll continue on throughout the day. Bridget will be back with you in just a little bit. I'll be back with you a little bit later this afternoon for the Mixed Afternoon Drive. Actually, I'll be live from Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, where they are doing a special buy a new Nissan this week through into the next Monday, and you'll get a year's worth of gas. That's right, a year's gas provided for that brand new Nissan. We'll talk about it more this afternoon. This is Dwayne with Mix 104.1.